What's up? Okay, audio's good. Going to that. There we go. Okay, this is upside down. There we go. Alright, so all I gotta do now is wait for this thing to update. Let me move myself down here. That's better. Okay. Hope the audio sounds good. And now we wait for the game to update. Alright. Let me find some music to play. There we go. should be good. Get my phone. Probably should have updated this before I started streaming, but oh well. We make do. Oh, and I guess so I'm technically not an affiliate or anything. Those sound alerts are all just free to use, I guess, in the box down below. But yeah, the water heater broke, and then my dad had this electrician guy come in and look at the boiler and water heater, and uh whatever the heck the guy did made the boiler stop working. So now I have no hot water or heating in the house. Damn, even though I pre-updated this, it's taking a while. And keep in mind, I do stream in my living room, so if you hear any noises or anything, or if someone comes home, you're probably going to see them in the background. Alright, this download's almost done. What I normally do is, whenever a new Genshin patch comes out, I usually try to find all the Oculuses using the interactive map. But I'll probably hold off on that since I'm streaming this time. Probably test out the new characters first, and then I'll decide if I want to do the new story or explore a little bit first. What's this? I don't know why it says I have drops enabled in my tags. I did not put that there. me see. Oh, maybe I do. Let me... Where's Genshin? There it is. Oh, okay, I guess it's just in general. Okay, if you're following. Learn new things. Oh no, I just gotta verify the resources. Goddamn, it's taking a while. Bum, 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 bum. Give me a second. Let me see if this works. Okay, it does work. Don't know why that entered like that. I guess he just combines them for whatever reason. Let's do them separate for now. Okay, the game's done. Let me mute that. Alright, hopefully nothing explodes on my shitty computer. Well, I have all these tabs open. See if I can pop the chat out. Wow. I lost my chat. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Bring chat back here. All right. Everything's working so far. We're gonna hope nothing breaks. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing the spiral abyss. Okay, we got the new banner. New weapons. Probably gonna go for the sword, even though I'm never pulling on this banner. I remember I panic pulled on this banner and I spent 40 bucks. Biggest mistake of my life. I've got a decent amount of pulls, but I don't know how much pity I have. I have no pity. That's unfortunate.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Right.
Once there was a
Same story. New battle pass. It's got the new weapons on it. Okay.
Is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring.
Got the new Archon quest, new Farina quest, new area, and new boss.
Aftertaste.
Let me see how big this new area is that they added. Ooh, it's decent. Decent size. There's a really... Usually they don't show world quests like this where they just pop them out at you like that. You gotta go find them. Alright. First things first, as always, let's test the new characters. Let's get... I always get the 4 stars when characters that have been out before out of the way first, because I know how to play them.
No, my sword! Huh? By royal decree! Witness the power of God! Stand clear! Absorption test! Back at ya! To ashes!
And yes, I do play this game with the controller.
Midnight Phantasmagor! Time to act. Let me weave you a book. Swirl, Mark 2, Animo Test 6308.
There we go. Let's do Baiju next, because I have used Baiju. I don't have him, though. I did not pull for him.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of...
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Try not to injure.
There.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effects.
Come a little closer.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
A bitter pill to swallow.
I know Baiju's a healer, but I can't tell if he's actually good or not. I don't think he is.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Hope the game isn't too loud. Oops, wrong button. Alright, let's try Charlotte. Okay, when using an elemental skill, all elemental damage bonus will increase by 8% for 15 seconds, and a bond of life worth 24% of max HP will be granted. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. When the bond of life is cleared, every 1000 HP cleared in the process will provide 2%. All elemental damage bonus up to 12%. Interesting. Okay. She's got the golden troop set. Increase elemental skill again. Well, not on the field. Elemental skill further increased. Okay. Normal charge, plunging. Alright, what's that one at the bottom? Oh, that's her Numa thing. Never mind. Charge attacks. Uses her Numa. Okay. Oops. Skill. Using the keen instincts of an ace reporter, Charlotte uses her photography skills to produce different effects based on whether the ability is tapped or held. Tap takes a snapshot using Monsieur Verite, dealing AoE cryo damage to opponents in front of her and applying snappy silhouette to a maximum of 5 opponents. During this effect's duration, it will deal cryo damage to affected opponents. Okay, so it's like not Nahida's thing. If you hold it, if you find or opens composition mode during this time, if you double expanding, just hold until you finish your frame state. In this state, Charlotte can move and change directions freely. When the hold ends, Monsieur Verite will deal cryo damage to all opponents locked within the viewfinder and apply the same snappy silhouette as tap mode does to them. If you unleash this ability only after reaching finisher frame, you will instead apply focused impression, which lasts longer and deals more damage, although the skill CD will be longer. Interesting. So it has how many levels? There's one... Oh, it's just 2 levels. Oh no, 3 I guess, because I assume finisher frame is a higher level than focused impression, but we'll test it out, we'll see. Okay, and then her burst. Condensing ice to create the Steambird's signature. Charlotte creates a news flash field that will deal AoE cryo damage and restores HP for all nearby party members based on Charlotte's attack. News flash field, while the ability is active, Monsieur Verite will deal cryo damage at intervals to opponents in its AoE, and that will heal you. Alright, what is this? When opponents are marked by focused impression or defeated, framing freeze points composition CD would decrease by 2 seconds. This CD decrease can be triggered 4 times every 12 seconds. And this, when you have less Fontainians in your party, Charles gains healing, and when you have more when you have more Fontainians, she gains more healing. When you have less Fontainians, she deals more cryo damage. Okay. First person shutter after activating special analysis, zoom lens, Charlotte's framing, freeze point composition, so her skill. Hold mode cannot trigger its original effects, but instead enables her to take photos in a unique manner. Okay, I don't know what that lens is, but I guess we'll find out. Alright. So it's a triple. It's that. Interesting.
Let's dance.
Pair. Frost is coming.
Oh yeah, there's... I forgot what this guy's name is, but
Rain
he's
outlines
kind of
your fate. Know my
not
sword.
worth
Witness the
using.
power. Say cheese.
Why would they give me water slimes with a bunch of...
Smile.
Pair. Frost is coming. Commencing cleanup. Getting gear. Pair. Getting gear. Frost is coming. Getting gear. Frost is coming. Getting gear.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Hard hitting exclusive.
Let's see what this does. Okay, I guess that's the full-size one.
Going under. Pair. Getting gear. Frost is coming. Pair. Frost is coming. Getting
I
gear.
completely forgot how to use this dude. I'm just spamming
Witness
buttons.
the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Dead reckoning. Frost is...
Alright, I don't know. Didn't really like Charlotte's gameplay. Alright, now for the one we've been waiting for. Farina time. I really do like her outfit. Alright, yep, she has her weapon. Alright, what does this thing actually do? When the equipping character's current HP increases or decreases, elemental skill damage dealt will be increased by 8% for 6 seconds, max 3 stacks. This effect can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds when other party members' current HP increases or decreases. The equipping character's max HP will be increased by 14%. Wait. Okay. Max 2 stacks. This effect can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds. The aforementioned effects can be triggered even if the wielder is off-field. Oh, interesting. Your HP. Alright, she is Golden Troop as well, so it's elemental skill buffing. Yeah. But her talents are broke. Actually, let's look at her skills first, then we'll do the talents. Alright, she just have normal attacks. Actually, charge attack consumes a certain amount of stamina to unleash a solo dance, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents and changing her arc alignment. If salon members or the singer of many waters summoned by her elemental skill, Salon Solitaire, is present, their lineup will switch in response. Okay. So, arc, seats, sacred, and secular. At intervals when Farina's normal attacks hit, a Spirit Breath Thorn or a Surging Blade will descend based on her current arc alignment, dealing Pneuma or Osea aligned damage. Aligned Hydra damage, my bad. When Farina takes the field, her starting arc alignment will be Osea. Okay. And plunging attacks the same. Alright. Salon Solitaire invites the guests of the Salon Solitaire to come forth and aid in Farina's performance. Will summon either the Salon members or the Singer of Many Waters based on Farina's current arc alignment. Alright, in her Osa arc alignment, foaming bubbles like celebrants shall dance, dealing AoE Hydra damage based on Farina's max HP, and summon 3 Salon members. The ball octopus shaped Gentilome Usher, the bubbly seahorse shaped Surintendant. You know what? I'm not even going to bother pronouncing these names. And the armored crab. They will attack nearby opponents at intervals, prioritizing the target of the active character, dealing hydro damage based on max HP. You know, I wonder why they didn't highlight damage in the second portion here in blue, but they did it up there. But, oh well. When they attack, if characters with more than 50% HP are nearby, members will increase their current attack powers based on a number of such characters and consume said character's HP. If 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more characters meet these requirements, the member's attack will deal 110%, 120, 130, 140% of their original damage. Okay. So she takes HP from party members, if their HP is more than 50%. Okay. Numa. Alright. Summons a Singer of Many Waters who will heal nearby active characters based on max HP at intervals. The Salon members and Singer of Many Waters share a duration when Farina uses her charge attack to change the guest type. The new guest will inherit the remaining duration. While Salon members or the Singer of Many Waters is on the field, Farina can move on the water surface. Ooh, fun. Oops. Alright. Let the people rejoice, Sir Burst. Rouses the impulse to revel, creating a stage of foam that will deal AoE Hydro damage based on Farina's max HP and cause nearby party members to enter the universal revelry state. During this time, when nearby party members' HP increases or decreases, 1 fanfare point will be granted to Farina for each percentage point of their max HP by which their HP changes. At the same time, Farina will increase the damage dealt by an incoming healing bonus of all nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has. When the duration ends, Farina's fanfare points will be cleared. I wonder if there's an indicator of what the fanfare points look like. Wait. 1 fanfare point we granted to Farina for each percentage point of their max HP by which their HP changes. So, does that include increasing and decreasing? I'm assuming it does. Alright, Endless Waltz. When the active character in your party receives healing, if the source of the healing is not Farina herself and the healing overflows, then Farina will heal nearby party members for 2% of their max HP once every 2 seconds for 4 seconds. Nice. I heard confession. Sorry about that. Yeah. Every 1,000 points of Farina's max HP can buff the different Arc-aligned Salon Solitaire in the following ways. Will increase Salon members' damage dealt by 0.7% up to a maximum of 28%. Will decrease the Singer of Many Waters healing interval for nearby active characters by 0.4% up to a maximum of 16%. Interesting. Xenochromatic Fontamer Aberrant ability CD decreases by 30%. Oh, the creatures in the water. I was good. I completely forgot. So it seems like you want her HP to be high so you get these different buffs, but don't you also want, where is it? I feel like there was one thing she had where you wanted her attack to actually be higher as well, but I could just be losing my mind. Nope, I guess I was wrong. Oh well. Alright, let's look at her talents. When using Let the People Rejoice, Farina will gain 150 fanfare. Additionally, Farina's fanfare limit is increased by 100. Okay, so it can go to 400, and you get 150 for free. Well, let the people rejoice last. Farina's fanfare gain from increases or decreases in nearby. Okay, so it is increases and decreases. HP is increased by 250%. Each point of fanfare above the limit will increase Farina's max HP by 0.35%. Her maximum HP increase is 140? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of health. Increases the level of Let the People Rejoice, and okay, 4. They know not life who dwelt in the netherworld not. When the Salon members from Salon Solitaire hit an opponent, or the Singer of Many Waters restores HP to nearby active characters, Farina will restore 4 energy. Alright, simple enough. Now, wait. What can be triggered once every 5 seconds? I was about to say, if there's 3 of them and they're all hitting people, and you get 4 for every 3, but no. Alright. Alright, so let's read the. Oh, God, paragraphs. Okay. Hear me, let us raise the chalice of love. When using Salon Solitaire, Farina gains center of attention for 10 seconds. Throughout the duration, Farina's normal attacks, charge attacks, and plunging attacks are converted into Hydro damage, which cannot be overridden by any other elemental infusion. Damage is also increased by an amount equivalent to 18% of Farina's maximum HP. Throughout the duration, Farina's normal attacks, not including Arc Seat's sacred and secular attacks, charge attacks, and the impact of plunging attacks will cause different effects up to every 0.1 seconds after hitting opponents, depending on her current arc alignment. Alright, what are these effects? Alright, Arc Osa. Every 1 second, all nearby characters in the party will be healed by 4% of Farina's max HP for a duration of 2.9 seconds. Triggering this effect again will extend its duration. Arc Numa. This normal attack, not including Arc Seat Sacred and Secular attacks, charge attack, or plunging attack, ground impact damage, will be further increased by amount equal to 25% of Farina's max HP. When any of the attacks mentioned previously hit an opponent, all nearby characters in the party will consume 1% of their current HP. Okay. During the duration of each instance of Center of Attention, the above effects can be triggered up to 6 times. Center of Attention will end, and when its effects have triggered 6 times... Wait. When its effects have triggered 6 times when the duration expires. Jesus. Alright, let's test this out.
Nice and spicy. Let's light it up.
Alright, there should be the 3 guys.
Let my name echo in song. Everybody stand.
So she has the overheal thing from Bennett, I assume. Alright, let's try out the healer. I guess just what makes it heal.
Teamwork is true. Eat this. Bubba, get the. Come on out.
Oh, okay.
Let the world come alive. How brilliant. Ah,
And I switch them. Switch duration.
I'm going in.
And the little buddies stay out when you switch. Okay. Hold on. I want to see her animations. Oh, that's cool. And that's her charge attack. Okay, so that's the healer, and that's the damage use. Oh, the symbol down there on the elemental skill changes when you switch, just in case you lose track. So now it's on the healer, now it's not. I want to try that one more time.
Everybody stand! Time to shine! Shower me with praise! Nice and spicy! And away I go! Ninjutsu! Teamwork is tricky! Eat this! Let my name echo in song!
So it seems more like, I guess you just... She's a support DPS, because it seems like you just want to put those guys out and then switch to someone else. Put out either the attackers or the healers, depending on what you need. Alright. It's actually pretty fun. Alright, let me just collect these really quick. What do I need to farm for her? What are, oh, god damn it. That's what I want to do. Lake Light Lily. Found in the wild, found in Aranese Forest. I think that's a new thing to collect, right? I don't think I have a single one of those. Oh, well, I have 3 from that, but yeah. Alright. Oh gosh, we got a bunch of stuff. I didn't actually do, what's his name's quest? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Ryosley, I didn't do his quest. Alright, let's take care of these, daily commissions first. Time to suffer through daily commissions.
Gather.
I still think Nouvelette is my favorite character that has come out from Fontaine.
Down.
Alright, catch up to the strange light. Oh, this one. I have Nouvelette's increased speed, you can't get away from me. Alright, done with that. Let's do this one since it's right here. I might need you for this. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I do need this for this. That. Break that. And break that one. Done, done, done. Oh wait, is this one up there? I think it is. Yes, it is. Alright. What do you want? Not that I care, just tell me what to do. Chase away the gold. Violet gold angler. Go. Hello, this thing. There, it's gone. Okay. Done with all that. You know what? Let's just get right into it. Oh, my compensation primos. Nice. I'll take those. Wait until the next day. Alright. We wait. Return to the dormitories. Where are those? Oh. In the Fortress of Meripede. And the dormitories are on the top floor, I think. Yes, they are.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meripede! Come on! We've got to go complete the
Didn't we already leave the Fortress of Meripede at the end of the last story quest? Or was that just because we were trading spots with Nouvelette? And then we came back down. Receptionist is down here.
Please sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of
Freedom.
Meripede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Of course.
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
It's the whale.
It's the Duke.
I'm coming, Ryosley. Bum, 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 bum.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Did you not feel that?
The Earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
Oh,
Over the years of
the
serving
surface.
as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place
But then
won't
what's
fail so
happening
easily.
on the surface?
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh. You've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two.
Seguin.
Are you leaving now?
Sorry about that.
That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers,
I love
then
feeling
you're free to
fond of
go.
prison.
The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah,
You know,
don't worry, we'll come
I
back
didn't
to
see
you.
Ryothly a lot in the
Paimon
new
really
trailer
likes
they
to have
released. I wonder if he's just gonna
The
be
chefs sure do
is he
know
just
how
gonna
to
be
make
it?
good
If he's
grub.
gonna be involved in
I
anything
hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
up on the surface.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Mirrodin is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right.
Am I
I've heard the
missing
Palais has
something?
been
Didn't
terribly
we
busy
talk
these
to him
days.
on the surface at
Tell
the
him
end
that
of the
I hope he
last
hasn't
story
been
quest?
overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Oh wait, why am I walking? I think I can just get the hell out of here. Okay. To the palace. Alright.
The
Oh,
Palais
what's
Mermonia
going on?
sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening. Neuvillette!
That is a massive typewriter.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you have managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
Why am I so tired?
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure
You
how
know,
I could have gotten there myself.
I would say he'll be fine because he's not Fontainian, but how's he breathing in there?
Yes? What is it?
Not that it seems like Genshin characters don't need to breathe underwater, at least in Fontaine water, for whatever reason.
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
I hope
The water
the
levels rose?
hideout isn't flooded.
Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I've finished things here.
There's no time to lose!
To Poisson.
Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Oh no! What happened here?
Well, yeah, even if the water rose and went back down, it still rose and probably destroyed a bunch of stuff. But was it regular water that rose, or
Navia's ship
primordial
around
seawater?
here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Navia, where are you?
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Oh no, disaster victim M. Thank God he's alive.
Roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry. I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own?
Oh no.
My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
Yeah, something tells me his family just died.
My leg! My leg!
Oh my God, disaster victim F.
How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
just continue on. I'm still stealing your resources even though everything's destroyed. Oh wait, oh there she is, I think.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
Wasn't she on the ground just now?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of
Why?
Squad and tell him to take the wounded
Why would you
resident to
jump?
see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd.
Why did that
Almost
audio
like the
clip
unique
sound so
color of
far
primordial
away?
seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
Oh, well, they're dead.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Don't feel bad, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Yeah, didn't she have a few advisors? Yeah, Melis and Silver.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here.
Are they dead?
I'll be right there.
I like the old guy.
Sorry, I need to go for now.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Navia walks around talking with many people and organizing various matters.
Okay,
Oh, goddamn it.
the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
I don't want to say it during the cutscene, but one thing that I found was odd was I wonder why they didn't release Chlorind with uh with Farina instead of Charlotte. I thought they would release Farina and Chlorind. Well, I guess they're both one-handed sword users. Is probably why.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given
In
the
terms
time
of
of day and
grave
the whole
or
situation
visitors?
in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things
Oh
are now.
my lord, the
The
sun.
living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
Oh, there's the crying.
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry.
What do you mean, what's wrong, Paimon?
I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Oh, so they did die.
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm
Well,
quite
that dream was
serious.
short-lived.
That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, Could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be
And so is that
considered
one.
Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina,
Wow, all names I do not know nor care about.
Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon.
My god,
What you said
Paimon's
just now
actually
was
being smart.
Pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Oh, the hell are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Ah, is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
I'll never understand anyone questions why her pupils look like
We
that.
just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization
Yes,
a
but
hand was a
how is
natural
she
first
attempting
step in
to? I
accomplishing
still
that.
can't tell
As such, do not be
if
troubled
she's
by
doing
this
something
token of
good
our
or not.
sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Nadia.
They may not be killing off main characters, but they are starting to kill off a lot of
Water is life to Fontaine's
characters
people,
in general.
and it also spells disaster.
I'm not afraid to
It's no
anymore.
wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright,
Yes.
then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Those buttons on her shirt look like
Previously,
eyes.
it was the fortress of Maripide's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share
Oh
the
boy,
latest
jolly
intel I've
cooperation.
received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So, that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could
Yeah,
fetch a
especially
high
how you
price.
treated him
But since the children consider
when
you
we first got here.
family, it's only natural that I freely shared with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're
What
up to
about the
exploring some
all your
ruins?
people
You need
you
to
gotta take
rest.
care of?
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off the
Okay, that's fair.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson.
To the ruins we go. I wonder where they're going to be on the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Meeting is all. Oh, they're over here. Interesting. I guess we'll just run there. To the ruins we go. Having so many tabs open while I'm streaming is lagging my game. My game's not normally laggy like this. I wonder if these ruins were here before this 4.2 patch came out. And they've got a wind gust.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Who do you think I am? Do you know how many ruins I've explored before? Place of Secrets. What a unique name. There's no elemental requirements, so I'll just take these guys. Search the ruins. No, wait, actually, give me 1 second. Let me, close some stuff. Okay. Hopefully that will make it, lag a bit less. Close a few tabs I did not need open. Alright, let's get rid of these fools.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Easy enough. Whoa. Free treasure.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot
Okay,
of
so it
bacteria.
was primordial seawater that was rising.
Fontaine would most
in-
likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right.
So I mean, there's another
Down if there's primordial
entrance at the
seawater.
bottom of
Too dangerous. It
of
won't be any help for you to just
Poisson?
sit here.
Cause I'm confused. It's not. It's the primordial seawater, and that's different from the water that's around
It's
Fontaine.
just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
Yeah, there is probably no way
That
back considering we
complicates
fell.
things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
Uh-oh.
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go
That must be
together with you.
terrifying
Perhaps we'll
to
find
just
the
know
exit
that if you
up
just
ahead.
touch the water, you
All right.
pretty much just die.
Come with us for now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end. Let's try climbing over
Oh.
from the side.
Okay, so I can't do that. And I can't use... Okay, I can't use end domains. Oh my god. They're limiting my mobility. How dare they? We have to get up there, so let's go this way. Gotta steal the fruit and vegetables. Whoa, this place looks cool. This was in the trailer. Door of Resurrection, where is it? Oh well.
Wait, there's something wrong
Oh
with
my
this
god.
grid.
Oh my god, main character voice acting. And you killed her. Great job, Traveler.
Demoiselle?
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Hmm? Oh, was I sleeping?
What the heck's going on now?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm
The question
fine.
is this a
I
memory
was
or
just
is this
trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
something else?
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom.
Well, not anymore.
I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Maloose, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
What the hell is happening?
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Trial?
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Why would you just agree?
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly
Is she on trial, or is
excited about something.
she just going to see the trial?
I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien.
And I think
Elsa.
these are all the people in this memory are people that died, right?
And
To the
I have
seawater.
no recollection of this case. And as for the judge, huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right, but are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You
What, is
are
he gonna
one
say
with us.
that she has to die with
are
them?
inseparable.
This guy's name
We
is
are one big
Joinville.
family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You
Yep, that's
will
what I
be
thought.
together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with
I
you
wonder
all.
if everybody who falls
What is
into
the purpose
the
of having me
primordial
stand here
sea
like this?
water,
What is
from
there
at
to
least people from
discuss?
Fontaine have to are put on a trial like this in
If
their
that's what you
memories,
think, then I have no
and then
further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous.
oh my
Let
god,
the
they're
court
becoming
judge her
sentient.
now. She's guilty.
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my
Yeah,
right
so
to
I
defend
wonder
our
if
lady.
everybody who falls in the
Mr.
primordial
Schofield,
sea has to
you
go
only
or
know
put
of
in a trial
Navia's
like
goodness,
this
but nothing of her utterly independent
in some
mind.
situation based on whatever was happening around them
She has never been tied
in the
down
real
by
world.
anything.
And then if
Indeed, even the
they
death of Master Callus couldn't
admit
stop
their
her.
guilt, they get
Her
stuck here
actions
forever,
cannot serve as
and then they
proof that
turn
she
to
identifies herself as part of any group.
they dissolve.
She merely acted as an individual,
But I wonder what
extending her
happens if they
hand to help
don't
others.
admit their guilt.
Please do not mistake her actions as being
I guess we're about to
otherwise.
find out.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Oh my god, it's a hive mind.
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
My head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all. Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist.
Uh-oh.
This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
Oh my god, they're all
What
oceanids.
are you saying? No more excuses.
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people? Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Oh, Nouvellette.
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus... Silver...
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
Oh no. I wonder if Nouvellette actually came in person.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
He did.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane
How did he know
trial.
we were here?
Looks
We said
like you're
he was
all
going to meet us at Spina de...
Have a nightmare?
whatever it's called, and...
Give you a hug?
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about
Wow,
to be
what perfect
dissolved
timing.
within, but I...
You
What is it?
saved her.
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment. Perhaps even a fraction of a
Oceanids, is that how
second,
they want us to
but
pronounce
they
that?
gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people
And they
you
dissolve
saw in
and
your
join the
dream.
hive mind.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her.
Oh
these
yes, the
days. Her work
socially
in the
awkward
fortress of
Nouvellette.
Harrowwood has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meripede.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
That is true. Paimon is the expert of never shutting up.
You're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else.
Oh, here we go. They're actually gonna ask him.
Find these ruins. Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Onward. Alright, let's see what's in here. More enemies.
Solidify!
Grow, grow, grow! By royal
Bow your head.
Easy. Up we go. Whoa, the camera panning out. It's weird.
Oh no! Another
Uh-oh.
unstable path! Watch your step!
No! Is this one stable too? Oh shit, it is. Well, safe to say we're never coming back to this dungeon. Oh my god, the rocks falling. Mark all those guys. That.
Settle down.
Neuvillette's so strong. I only have one copy of them too. Okay, this way. Damn, they're making me play Uncharted. Goddamn. Ah. Gotta grab the treasure. Alright. More enemies? Yes, more enemies.
Solidify!
Oz, reveal the...
Be sanctified.
Alright, the heck is this thing? It is just a button for the elevator. Any other treasures up here? No. Let's go. Oh, we're going all the way over there now? Goodbye, tower. And weird cube thing. Or, it's not even a cube. Another door of resurrection, which means we're gonna fight enemies.
Looks like we've reached the end.
I think my brother's gonna be home soon.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Something on the wall? A drawing? A mural? A mural. Or murals.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
And Farina's in them.
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
Interesting.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls
Of course it
also
is.
show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated.
Well, there's multiple people kneeling.
And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this...
Is that a floating island?
What is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
That's the sacrifice
Fourth
ritual.
image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
And I think that that last mural scene was in the trailer
the
too.
Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Well, what's he doing?
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it. Most likely due to us missing the first slate.
Of course, we never get the full puzzle.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images
History of the future. Can't they just call it the future? Future events? Issue is the order of the third and fourth images.
Right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order
Yeah,
is
but
reversed here.
if the fourth one is depicting her crying because everybody is gone, how can there be a circle of people surrounding her if she falls into the water if everyone's gone?
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Interesting.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then.
Man,
Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Are you really gonna
Alright,
talk to her
peace
about
out,
this
man.
directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Boom, boom, boom.
We're finally back.
Thank God it didn't make me walk.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
My God. Food.
No, the boss is the best. Ooh, desserts. Nice. These are all Paimon's. Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Is that Mona?
Oh, that voice.
It is.
Is that who I think it is?
What are you doing here?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
What are you doing in Fontaine? Lady Magistus.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here.
Thank God they gave her that alternate outfit.
You're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly,
Out for a stroll.
if
We
I
are
might
in
add.
the
Why
hideout
did you
for.
think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt surname?
Where is Mona from?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Barbaloth Trismegistus.
That's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name
Trismegistus.
means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Man.
Thrice as great? That's so heavy.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Megistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Of course she did.
Talk about excessive.
Megistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
Triple strength traveler. Triple appetite Paimon.
Terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
That's a good thing then.
So I wonder, is you being dissolved in Fontaine's waters determined by where you were born or where your
Have happened here in Fontaine, right?
parents were born, like the beginning of your lineage?
I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous
Like
about
if
it. The water,
two people from Mondstadt had a kid that was born in Fontaine, would they dissolve in the water and the parents wouldn't?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar. Huh? Are you sure?
Oh, do we get to meet Mona's master?
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the stars the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops.
Spina di
Guess
Rosula.
we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontanian friends will thank us someday. Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Streaming for 2.5 hours. Do I want to keep going? Let me check something. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Alright, I think there's a lot left in this quest. Let's go a little bit longer. Because I want to go eat. I'll probably do this last part right here, and then I'll probably call it.
You're here! Finally! Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neurvalette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again.
Oh, Neuvlette's
I
pissed.
will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that. But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it,
My
it should
camera's
be
gonna
you.
die. I gotta plug this in.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate.
She's gotta have
You
a
should be
split
following my
personality.
lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again.
Whoever tries to reassure anybody, she always looks down with a sad expression. Oh yeah, Nuvalet's getting pissed.
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
She was smiling. Interesting.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage? Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Kill more people.
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon.
Oh, this is why we put her on
just
trial.
such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
I don't know. We did a pretty good job of cracking her in the last trial.
If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Who will help us? I mean, I assume we get help from multiple people. Maybe Mona's master will contact us.
Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Oh, maybe we're at to meet them right now. Never mind.
It's just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what family should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
Or is it the House of the Hearth in general?
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your
Oh, nope, it
ears,
is everybody. I
everyone.
was right.
Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Then, how about you, good sir?
Oh, Nouvelette's here too.
I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to
Wow,
organize
everyone's
things.
dour mood.
Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
That was a little
Oh,
long-winded,
Clarinda's
didn't
here
you
too.
think?
Oh, you might be right.
I thought Mona would be here
To cut to
too.
the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand, and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Hunting.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have
I
thrown
don't
the
know about
back
that.
into
Have you guys been
silence,
walking around this place?
taking up
There are
arms
enemies
in
everywhere.
other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite
See,
the
Lenny's a nice
multitasker,
guy.
if I do say so myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind.
Mechanical.
I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But
Yeah,
I
'cause
do
he's a
have
Chad.
one more question for you, Monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why is that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best.
But I assume you're hunting Farina.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Clint's hunting method was just that, a metaphor. You're not called to hunt because it's not what you should do at present, nor has the relationship between you and Farina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping. Attempting to take her secrets is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters as foretold in the prophecy. There is neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That is what you will need. Alright. I am hungry, so I think this is where I'm going to call the stream, guys. We'll most likely finish the rest of this quest tomorrow. But yeah, it was fun. I gotta go play my other gacha games that I have sunk my soul into. But thank you guys for watching. See ya.